Hey guys, it's Johnny again. Right, this video is going to be my Black Sabbath collection. This is everything that I've got Black Sabbath. Hopefully I've remembered to pull everything out that I've got. First of all, I don't own any t-shirts of Black Sabbath. I've just got my couple of Ozzy t-shirts. I used to have more Ozzy t-shirts but not Black Sabbath ones. I don't own any Dio ones from either, and also what else? I haven't included books that are by just by Tony Iommi or by Ozzy on their own. It's got to be a Black Sabbath book, which I've put 2 in, and a tour program, and yes, just to show everything I've got. So, tour program first. Nothing's in particular order. I like it where you don't know what to expect next, because if I run through the albums, you know exactly which album's coming next, and it's quite boring. So, first thing, tour program, Mob Rules. That's with Ronnie James Dio, obviously. There's the back of it. I won't go into too much detail on this, but I'll show you quickly what it's like inside. Just show a few pages. And it's pretty cool. There's Tony. That's that one. First one of the books I got. There was a lot of books I did have, but I actually gave them to the charity shop. I'd read some of them, and there was one that I got rid of, and I think I wish I'd never done that. It was by the actual by the roadies and stuff that were with Black Sabbath in the 70s, and I'd read the book and thought it was really good, but I just didn't keep it. I don't think I've read this one yet. No, I don't think I've read this one yet. This one's Rat Salad, Black Sabbath, the classic years, 69 to 75. I'm sure I started reading that, but I can't remember. I'm gonna have to start it again, because I've had that book for about 10 years now, so about time I start reading it again. So it's that one, and this one is one that's like a box set thing. It's got souvenirs in here, or replicas of stuff. It's called The Vault, and that's it on the back, and it opens out, slides out like that. So there you go. And yeah, it's got all these little pouches in there, envelopes with that would give you an idea of what's in there. There's all sorts of stuff, really. There's quite a few of them. There's other pouches. There's some like scattered over different pages, and that will give you an idea of what's in there as well. Yeah, quite a few cool things in here. And there's a massive poster in behind here as well. So that's that. And right, next thing. Sorry, I was just checking. Somebody tried phoning. Next thing is DVDs and Blu-rays. I've got the Sabbath Story Volume 1. I do own this twice, but one of them was given to me, and I put it in for the to get rid of at the record fair. And it's yeah, Black Sabbath Volume 1, and I've got Volume 2, Black Sabbath's The Last Supper DVD. Like that. Cross Purposes, which is a live one. This was released in 2003, and it's of a 19. I'm sure it's not. It'd be 1994 time. I think that DVD or Cross Purposes. Yeah, 94. No, sorry. It'd be God, what was it? 92, 93 time. And a really good show. Black Sabbath's The End on Blu-ray. The last one, or supposedly the last one. Who knows? Box set wise, I've got the Supersonic Years, which I got last year, I think it was. No, it wasn't. I got this for Christmas last year, so 2018, and it's got all of the 7-inch singles, Black Sabbath, the Ozzy time, and it's got a booklet in here, and all the singles are very, very cool, brilliant, and yeah, there's quite a few in there. I'll go through it because I'm going to show my singles anyway. So, Evil Woman, Wicked World, side. Paranoid is on that one. And there's The Wizard. This is Black Sabbath on that. Sorry, Iron Man, actually, single that is, because it's on that side. Tomorrow's Dream and Laguna Sunrise. Sabbath Bloody Sabbath and Changes, Japanese one. Or just the Japanese cover on that one, sorry. This is a Japanese one. This is Am I Going Insane? And Hole in the Sky. And that's a Japanese one. This is Gypsy, and She's Gone. It's the same on that side. It's Alright and Rock and Roll Doctor. She's Gone and Never Say Die. And Symptom of the Universe with, obviously I showed at the start, Hard Road. And yeah, really great box set. That was one of my favourite presents of 2018. And the one I was really eager to get hold of. Next one, another singles box set, but this is the CD ones. So that's it there, much tinier. So yeah, this one I've had since it came out. It's a bit, it needs a wipe. It's a bit dusty and marked. Yeah, 1970 to 78, 6 CD singles in here, and it's numbered as well. So again, I think it's exactly the same. So you get a poster in there, which I won't open out. So yeah, Wicked World, Evil Woman, and what was that one? Evil Woman on that side. Oh, just the same thing. One I just showed, but in the smaller one, Hard Road and Symptom of the Universe. Never Say Die with on that side, which was I can't remember what that was now. This one is Sabbath Bloody Sabbath and Changes. Paranoid and The Wizard. And Tomorrow's Dream with Laguna Sunrise. So that's the CD one. That did not come out when that one did. Let's put it that way. That one came out in the year 2000. So, and this box set here was, I think it was last year. Yeah, 2018, that one. Right, let's do the 7-inch singles. The other ones I've got. So we've got Neon Nights. And it's got B-side is Children of the Sea Live. I've got another copy of that, which was only like 50 pence. Turn Up the Night. Picture disc. Is that the right? Wrong way up. Yeah. Turn Up the Night picture disc with Lonely is the Word. And I've got another copy there, just so you can see that. Poor copy. I could do have a good copy of this. This is Die Young with Dio on vocals. It's got Heaven and Hell live version on there. I've got these reissues of Paranoid. I've got another one of these, but I've put it into sell at the record fair, but it didn't go, so it's going to go back in my collection. There you go, Paranoid. These are the reissue ones from the, I think it was early 80s on NEMS, or 1980 time, I think that came out. I've got Never Say Die without the cover, proper cover. She's Gone. And then I've got a Vertigo version, the normal one of Paranoid with the silver Vertigo label, and the Wizard on the other side. Then I've got 3 copies of Paranoid, the Vertigo Swirl. So there's 1, 2 and 3. The one got a, that's not the original centre, that's just one of those plastic things you stick in. And yeah, so there you go. And on the other side of that is the Wizard. So yeah, 3 of those. And I'm going to do the CDs, and now I'll do the vinyl, the 12-inch stuff. No particular order still. Here we go. Black Sabbath's Sabbath Stones CD. This has got, oh, I'm trying to think. There's nothing by Ozzy on here. This is all Tony Iommi, Tony Martin, sorry, I shot on my lip. Ronnie James Dio and Ian Gillan, Glenn Hughes, and yeah, that time. So one I got from Dan Powers actually, Children of the Grave, just to prove it's his. It's got his name in there. And when he got it, yeah, that one's pretty cool. 1996 copy. Volume 4. This one's still sealed. Digipack. And there's my normal one from 2004. You can see the difference. These digipacks came out in 2009. Black Sabbath. I have 2 copies of the 2004, and I have a copy of the digipack just to compare. That's the one I just showed. You see the colours, and that's the back. Live Evil, Ronnie James Dio on vocals. First time I heard that, I didn't like it at all, but I've slowly got into it you know. And Live at Last. This one here is another one from Dan Powers, and he likes to write on things. So yeah, this one's obviously, when did this come out now? It doesn't say. But this is the US version, so pretty cool. And then I've got rock and roll. Sorry, We Sold Our Soul for Rock and Roll. This one here. And then I've got the later one. This is the 1-disc version, I think. Yes, it is. So there's the Castle Communications 1-disc with those tracks on. So it has 16 tracks. That's the 1986 original CD. Obviously the album came out before then. This is the French one. This one here is a 2 CD. This came out in 2004, and this one's got 17 tracks on there. What's the extra one? Black Sabbath, Wizard, Warning, Paranoid, War Pigs, Iron Man, Tomorrow's Dream, Fairies Wear Boots, Changes, Sweet Leaf, Children of the Grave, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, Am I Going Insane, Laguna Sunrise, Snowblind, NIB. 8. How did that work out? Oh, I know why. Do I? What's going on here? Right, so there's only 17 on there and there's 16 on there. I'm trying to work out which ones they've, how they've added an extra one. Oh, no. That's really weird. It's probably my brain not working properly. So we get 17 to there. Oh. Something's not right there. War Pigs. Paranoid. That's quite odd. Black Sabbath. This is really odd, honestly. Black Sabbath, The Wizard, Warning. So we're at 3. Paranoid. Then they've got 5. War Pigs. Iron Man's number 6. Tomorrow's Dream. Oh, because they've switched the song around. So Tomorrow's Dream is number 7 on here, whereas Wicked World is... that's why. Wicked World is not on that CD. That's why. There we go. And Wicked World was included with that one. The mystery is solved. It must be too early in the morning for my brain. So, and then I've got this one. This one came from Dan Powers as well. And this is We Sold Our Soul for Rock and Roll Part, or Volume 2. And this is from 1996, this CD. And this is the probably a US one again. It doesn't say. Then we go to Sabotage. One of my favourite Black Sabbath 70s one for sure. And that's the back. This one's still sealed, this digi. Technical Ecstasy. Dirty Women on there. Absolutely killer. Heaven and Hell. I should be telling you my favourite songs really. But to be quite honest, I love loads of Black Sabbath, so it would be much quicker if I told you the ones I didn't like. Black Sabbath Mob Rules. And that's the 1996 one. Born Again. I must admit, I do not own the Seventh Star, or whatever it's called, Black Sabbath album with Glenn Hughes. I'm not really a fan of Glenn Hughes's. I didn't mind him in Deep Purple, but when it came to Black Sabbath stuff, I was like, nah. Paranoid. This is the 2004 one, and this is the deluxe with 3 discs. I can't stand these. They should have brought them out with that hard plastic around, because they tend to go bent on the end. But yeah, 2009 this one. Oh. I don't understand why they didn't do all the albums like this with 3 discs. That would have been pretty cool. Really don't understand that. Master of Reality. And that is the same one, but that one's got the slipcase and that one didn't. And I don't know if that one originally did have the slipcase and it's come off. Who knows? Who knows? So, next one. Just got to move these CDs. The Eternal Idol. 2 disc. The second disc has got Ray Gillen sessions, and what gets me is you cannot get you know, Badlands, you can't even get the CDs of them being reissued, and in 2010 they reissued that with Ray Gillen on vocals. So yeah, on the obviously the bonus CD, the original one is Tony Martin. So, but yeah, so there you go. That's probably the only Ray Gillen stuff that will be reissued at some point, you know. And inside that one, it's like that. I do like this album. Pretty cool. I think Tony Martin is very underrated. The guy was a much better singer than Dio and Ozzy put together. And that's my 1996 issue of that. Cross Purposes, which is the last great Black Sabbath album. That was followed by this dire piece of crap, which has got an okay cover. It's Forbidden. That's the Black Sabbath album ever. Dehumanizer with Dio on vocals. The Reunion with Ozzy. That was in what, about 97 time. And no, 98. And Tia. These CDs were really hard to get hold of, the originals, and so expensive that I ended up, luckily Classic Rock magazine, as you can see there, they reissued these. They did their version. Yes, the case is terrible. The artwork with the Classic Rock down the side looks crap, and I do have the original. I managed to get one in the end at a good price. But yeah, the Classic Rock ones, you can see, absolutely awful. But I still kept it because they reissued Headless Cross as well. I've managed to put mine in a white CD now, so you don't see that horrible Classic Rock down the side, but it's still on the back. And yeah, that was the only way I could get hold of those 2 albums a long time ago. That would have been 1999. That was reissued. But yeah, these were crazy money, and I've never been able to find an original Headless Cross where I live. So I'd probably get one on eBay now at a stupid price. Then we go Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. This one's still sealed, digipack. And this is the 96 one. And that one's the 2009, I think. Yes, it is. Never Say Die, which to me is the second to last, well, second worst Black Sabbath album in my eyes. I can listen to the first two or three songs, you know. I mean, Junior's Eyes, definitely. Johnny Blade's alright. A Hard Road and Never Say Die get on my wick a bit now. And this one used to have a blood. This was the blood pack of Black Mass. This came out, I think mid-90s. 1999. It had a blood pack with bats in it, but over time the thing either got pierced or the stuff inside started seeping out, so I threw the blood pack away. And this was cheap, this CD, but it only had 4 tracks on it. It had Blue Suede Shoes, Iron Man, Black Sabbath and Paranoid, and it was an enhanced CD. And it had a 4-track movie on there as well. And that's it inside. One of their best albums ever. And it's 13. Mine's got that cool cover. And yeah. In the tradition of Vertigo as well. So there you go. And this one's the one with the 3 extra songs on it. And Best of Black Sabbath. I've got another one of these put aside in for the record fair. It didn't sell, I don't think. I can't remember. No, it did. Actually, no, it did sell. Yeah, I did sell my Black Sabbath one. So 2 disc, and that came out in 2000. That inside, pretty cool. I can't stand these cases like this. It breaks so easily. And Past Lives. This is 2 disc. This is Live at Last, but with the second disc, which has had all the bonus extra stuff on it. Check out the song Megalomania on there. The version of that is amazing. I prefer that to the original, even though I love the original. But yeah, absolutely killer. That came out in 2002. That Live at Last. The Sabbath collection. Look at this, look. The Nazi SS. Castle Communications. This came out on 1985, and made in France. And I can't remember if this is one of mine, or if this is I'm sure that's mine. Yeah, I didn't know if that was another one that Dan had sent me, but yeah, that's a great CD as well. The first Castle Communications, which I don't own anymore, was the 3 CD set. It was 3 CDs like that in a slip case, and it was Black Sabbath, the Ozzy Osbourne years. That was the very first Black Sabbath CD I ever bought, and it was quite cheap, probably about a £5. And I thought it had all the albums on except for all the songs on except for the instrumental songs from the 70s. Actually no, it didn't have Technical Ecstasy or Never Say Die. No, it didn't have that. It had the first 6 albums, I think it was 6. Yeah, it did. First 6 albums. Now we're going to do the vinyl. So I'm going to pause my video now, and I'm going to add my vinyl video onto it and edit it. So yeah, I'm going to take a break, so see you in a sec. Hey guys, it's John again. I'm back after my quick break, and right, let's get on with this vinyl, 12-inch stuff. And again, still no particular order, and I do have 3 original Vertigo technical ecstasies. Yes, John, why have you got more than one? Because I used to buy people's collections, and if I found records in there that were at the time not really worth selling, because vinyl had gone off in the noughties and the 90s, and when I was buying the collections, you couldn't really get much money for the stuff, and there was no way that I would go down to the car boot sale with my records that I really liked anyway and put that for £1 or 50p, because I knew that someday the records would come back in fashion, and I thought, I'm going to hold on to these records, because just like everything else, there's a cycle. Things come back in fashion, and I thought there's going to be some people, some youngsters in the future that will really want to start to know about records, exactly like I did. You know, obviously records were starting to slowly, very slowly die off in the early 90s, and I was only, what, 5 years into, well, 3 or 4 years into buying records before I started buying it all on CD. So I thought, surely the records are going to come back in fashion, and obviously they did. So well, that's what the record companies would like to make us believe, that records have come back in fashion, because when I used to go in HMV, which is we no longer have, I never saw anybody else buying records, and I used to go in a couple of times a week, and I used to be the only one standing by the records for like 20 minutes checking them all out, and I never saw anybody checking records out. And the only time you ever see people buying records is, no, actually, even when I volunteered in Vinyl Vaughan's record shop, we'd only get about one person in every half an hour. So this massive big boom of vinyl was just a load of codswallop. And even when I've tried selling records at a car boot sale at cheap prices, even in the past year or so, I get 1 or 2 people look through them, and that was it in about 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours. The record fair was the only place that I'd sell records, and that was just because it was die-hard record fans. And for a population of 65 to 67,000 people in Guernsey, and at the record fair I only made £100 this year, that's quite bad. So yeah, let's get on with this. So you've seen those Vertigo Swirl. Don't always believe the hype. Right, here we go. Never Say Die next. 2 copies, Never Say Die. These are this one is my, if I can see that, this is my American one. It's got a little notch in the bottom, see, as well, because you Americans are quite strange doing that. I don't understand the mentality of cutting a bit of the thingy out. Just put a sticker on it saying reduced, it's a lot easier. There's that one there, original UK one, I think. Oh no, it's not. It's a price 9. So yeah, no, it's not. I'd say the other one was more original. Live at Last. This is the NEMS one, so NEMS was the cheaper version of it. This is the 1982 issue English one. The Awesome, The End, on double vinyl. I'm not going to get these out because we'll be here forever for this video. I should get these out, just the sleeves though. Black Sabbath's Live Evil, and sorry about the glare. This is an original, and 1982. This is the Sab 10. This one's a strange one. This is on NEMS. So this is made in England. This is 12 Next 01, and it is Paranoid, War Pigs, Iron Man, Furries, Red Boots, like EP. There you go. Picture disc of come out. Turn Up the Night, 12-inch. Lonely is the word on the other side. I don't understand why I've only pulled one of these out. Oh, there it is. That's the other one I was looking for. Silly twit. Yeah. So we've got a NEMS version of Paranoid. Can't stand it. They stuck it right across there. It looks awful. This is a gatefold as well. And so on the back. So that one's not an original, obviously. And this one is the Vertigo swirl one. I got this for £1. Bargain. And that's the other side. Gatefold. So yeah, that's the sorry, I should have showed the record because it is the swirl. This one here with Dio, first one with Dio, Heaven and Hell. Vertigo again. One that Bev has just shown in a previous video. Mob Rules. I think Bev needs to check out more Dio because I'm sure she'll like it because it's all like medieval history. Ronnie James Dio was, you know, he was well into all that stuff. And if you check out a video of him at his house in probably the late 80s, early 90s, you'll see, yeah, he likes medieval stuff. So go and check out, just put Ronnie James Dio and interview, and you'll see one of his inside his house. And then this one, really killer album. And 13. So this is the one with only the standard tracks on there. First one for Tony Martin, and it is The Eternal Idol. And some of them are going to need a good clean. first one for Ian Gillan, and only one. Born Again. I love the song. Zero the Hero. What a killer riff in that song. Absolutely amazing. Got volume 4. Yeah, this is the NEMS one, and that's 1982 copy of that. And then I've got the Vertigo Swirl, which I picked up for £1 at the record shop. Sorry, not record shop, at the St John's charity shop thing. It was I picked up the first, second, third, and fourth album. Second, third, fourth, and fifth album, Vertigo one, swells, £1 each. So yeah, volume 4. You can see the price there. Just say you should. No, I'm not telling lies. I'm always wary about taking them stickers off. So go, gatefolds. Just to show it's a Vertigo swirl. Just there. Absolutely killer. A Never Master of Reality. That one there's on NEMS, and actually don't know why, but I've taken it out already. So that's the back of it. And then the one I picked up, well, my mate gave me recently, the Master of Reality in the embossed cover. He gave it to me for free, which I showed in a previous video. And unfortunately the box is a bit squashed. But yeah, that's a Vertigo swirl as well. And this is my first one I ever got, which is there, still in the in that. And then I've got a few of these. I think I used to have 3 of these, or 4, but I've got rid of a couple. Now I only have 2. I'm sure I only have 2. And it is Black Sabbath's Greatest Hits. The first one. This is on NEMS. This was made in Holland. And yeah, I'm not sure. Or printed and made in England, but the that one's the English one. Sorry, that one's the Holland version. There's not much difference except from obviously just down the bottom where it's got just down there. It does say. Does it say it there or down there? There's Holland on one of these there, and the UK down on the bottom of this one. So that's the only difference. This one here, Attention, Black Sabbath. This is a WWA record, WWA 100. And I'm not sure when those were done, but I think it's the 70s. I don't even know what the label looks like. Oh yeah, it's that. Nothing special. So that one was it on there? No. I'm going to have to check that up on Discogs, that one. If anybody knows, give me a shout. I've never bothered to check those. No, my lot, they're probably early 80s, mid 80s. Great album. I do have 3 of these. And it is, this is another one of my ones I got from the charity shop, £1. So that one's there. Sabotage. Sabotage. And Sabotage. NEMS ones, these are deluxe ones. There. There's nothing special about the record. And there's the other one. This one here. This was £1. This was from the Red Cross as well. And this is the Super Deluxe WWA 005. That's it inside. The lyrics there. So this one was done in, this was made in Great Britain, this one. So yeah, chuffed to get that there as well. Oop. Go back in. And I've got another Sabbath Bloody Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. This one here. Another WWA. This is yes, same. But these are more like the covers of those digipacks. Have you noticed? Whereas some of the others, I don't think the what was the digipack of that? I'll have to check another time. But yeah, these are definitely, that's definitely the gotta be from those new digipacks. Sure it is. They brought out. This is Italian, so unless the artwork on the 96 is like that, I'm just going to grab it because it's bugging me now. Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. It's down here somewhere. There it is. Let's have a look on that one there. Yeah, it is, yeah. So the 1996 CD is obviously not the same. It's like that on the back. But the 2009 digipacks are like the record, so, or similar, as similar as they can be. So just to compare. So that's more truer to the thing. So yeah, these 96 ones, they're alright, but definitely not true. And then these are remastered, so hopefully, I've never listened to the remastered ones yet. And you would have noticed, you eagle-eyed people, that I don't have the original record, the first one. That is like gold dust where I come from. I've never seen a copy of that in the wild, except from a reissue. So if anybody has got the first Black Sabbath album that they no longer want, preferably a Vertigo swirl, that, you know, we can maybe do some dealings with some records, let me know. Cheers. See you later.